How's it going, everybody? We are back with another Most Likely video. This time we are focusing on Monday Night Raw. If you're not familiar with my Most Likely videos, this is where I will take all of the champions on Monday Night Raw and I will make an educated guess, sometimes not so educated guess, on who I believe is going to dethrone all of their champions. And in this video we're going to be covering the Women's Tag Team Champions, the Raw Tag Team Champions, the Raw Women's Champion, the United States Championship, and the WWE Championship. And since this is being recorded on Thursday, October 22nd, we know there was an episode of NXT last night, and if you saw my NXT Most Likely video, you will know that I already got one of my guesses wrong. Oni Lorcan and Danny Burch dethroned Breezango. Although I did guess correctly that I didn't think that their reign was going to last much longer. However, I just missed on who I thought was going to be taking the titles. But that was the past. Now we're going to deal with the future. We're going to get started with the Women's Tag Team Championship. Yeah, Women's Tag Team Champions. Currently, they are Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. I've seen this as a very shaky alliance from the get-go. So, I believe that basically their reign is in jeopardy of ending at any time. And since the Women's Tag Team Championship can be defended on every brand available in WWE, I do not have to pick a Raw tag team to be the ones to defeat the current champions, and this time I'm not. I am picking newly drafted to SmackDown, the Riot Squad. I believe something's going to happen where Nia and Shayna are not going to be on the same page. Shayna's going to accidentally hit Nia. And Nia's going to say, oh, well, heck with you. I'm out of here. Leave Shayna by herself. And in a fluke, the Riot Squad would be able to defeat Shayna Baszler and win the Women's Tag Team titles. So I'm picking the Riot Squad here. The New Day, the Raw Tag Team Champions. Basically, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods returned from injury and beat Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. Then they were drafted to Raw without Big E. And then the Street Profits, who were the Raw Tag Team Champions, were drafted to SmackDown, so they basically just swapped titles. So now you have Raw Tag Team Champions, The New Day, Kofi Kingston, and Xavier Woods. There's not a lot of depth in the tag team division on Monday Night Raw that I've seen as of late. But there is a faction that can come up with a team. And for me, that faction is the Hurt Business. I could definitely see Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin challenging the New Day, with a little help from on the outside from Bobby Lashley and MVP. And I could definitely see the Hurt Business dethroning the New Day. So my pick to take the Raw Tag Team titles from the New Day, the Hurt Business, Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin. for the United States Championship. Your current United States champion is Bobby Lashley. And here's where I'm going to start making some guesses, because I'm really not sure who could defeat Bobby Lashley right now. But if I had to make a guess, I would think a very good choice would be Matt Riddle. Both Matt Riddle and Bobby Lashley have MMA experience, so if there was somebody who could find a counter to the Hurt Lock that Bobby Lashley is currently using as his finish, I believe it's Matt Riddle. I believe Matt Riddle could counter the Hurt Lock, not allow Bobby Lashley to put it on him, and with the string of moves that Matt Riddle could put together, I believe he's very capable of defeating Bobby Lashley. So, most likely to take the United States Championship, Matt Riddle. Now we're going to talk about the Raw Women's Championship. That would be currently held by Asuka. And it's going to be a very rare occasion where I pick a current champion to defeat another champion. And in this case, I'm picking Shayna Baszler. I believe once Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax finish their run with the women's tag team titles and start going against each other again, I believe Nia is going to be Shayna's main obstacle to get to Asuka. But I believe Shayna will come out of that, and Shayna will defeat Asuka for the Raw Women's Championship. So my pick to most likely take the Raw Women's Championship from Asuka, Shayna Baszler. And finally, we're going to cover the WWE Championship. And just like on my NXT episode, I'm going to be taking a flyer here. Drew McIntyre has been a very dominant WWE champion. His first program with Dolph Ziggler, nobody saw Drew losing the title there. His program with Randy Orton is going to wrap up this weekend. But I believe if Aleister Black got a legit shot at the championship, I believe Aleister Black has a very good chance at beating Drew McIntyre. The Black Mass Aleister Black uses for his finish can put down anybody. So my choice to dethrone Drew McIntyre, Aleister Black. And those are my picks to dethrone the current champions on Monday Night Raw. Feel free to leave a comment if you disagree with any of my picks. And until next time, this is Steve saying, see ya.